The cosine rule is a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos of a. We use the cosine rule in two given situations. Our first situation is when we're given two sides and the enclosed angle, when asked to find the remaining length, or if we're given all three sides, when asked to find an angle. In this video, we're going to focus on the top option. Well, what does two sides and an enclosed angle actually means? Here's my three types of triangle. If I'm given the left-hand side and the right-hand side, well, therefore my enclosed angle is the angle that encloses the two sides, which will be here at the top. Alternatively, if I was given the length on the left and the length on the base, therefore my enclosed angle will be the angle here on the left-hand side. Likewise, if I was given the right-hand side length and the base, therefore the enclosed angle would be the bottom right angle. Looking at question 1, here we're asked to work out the value of x to one decimal place. Well, here we can see x is a length. We can see it's the cosine rule, as we're given two sides. Here we're given the left-hand side, and we're given the base, and we're given the enclosed angle, i.e. the angle that encloses the two sides, which is 39 degrees. Hence, applying the cosine rule, we always label the side we're finding as the lowercase a. So in this case, my lowercase a is my x. If that's lowercase a, therefore I know directly opposite is my capital letter of a, because the capital letter is always the angle. And the b and c make no difference. So the capital letter is the angle, so I can call this capital B, and therefore that's capital B, directly opposite is the lowercase b. And I can label the other angle as being capital C. The angle is always the capital letter, therefore directly opposite is going to be the lowercase c. Now that I've labelled my triangle, I can now substitute into my cosine rule. On the left-hand side, here I want a squared. Well, a is always the length I'm finding. So in this case, a is the length I'm finding, which in this case is x. So on the left-hand side, as I have a squared, I'm going to have x squared. That's going to equal to, on the right-hand side, I have b squared plus c squared. Well, b for me is 15, so it's going to be 15 squared. C for me is 11, so plus 11 squared. Here in the cosine formula, I now have minus 2bc cos a. In between the letters, we know the operation is to multiply. So I'm going to have minus 2 multiplied b for me is 15, multiplied by c for me is 11, multiplied by cos of the enclosed angle, in this case cos of my enclosed angle, which is 39. Leaving the x squared alone on the left-hand side of my equation, I can now substitute everything on the right-hand side straight into my calculator, and that will give us 89.541,832,72. But that gives me x squared, and I want to work out the value of x. Well, the opposite of squared is to square root my answer. So therefore, I'm going to square root everything on the right-hand side, which equals 9.5 when round it to one decimal place. As it's a length, I know my other lengths are in metres, therefore my answer will also be in metres.